Krossfire on Durian Asia.
Sheila Majid actually did mention, she said that the Malaysian music industry may end soon. But since, hearing from what you all said just now, there are so many acts coming out, new bands, very talented Malaysians coming out, and we have people like Yuna and ZRV and what's her name, the one in China, Sheila Hamza, is it?
Sheila Hamza.
Yeah. Will you say that they are actually like the beacon for Malaysian music?
They are, but there is truth in what Sheila Majid say.
Yeah.
The Malaysian music industry is dying, and you see people like Yuna, ZRV, Sheila Hamza moving out of Malaysia, basing themselves out of Malaysia to flourish. Simply because it's like, basically, it's not fertile soil in Malaysia for them to grow. There's no infrastructure, there's no government support. Even look at your education in school, the focus for you to study all the basic subjects in primary school, maths, science, biology, moral, all the nonsense.
Back to the Asian stuff.
Yeah. At the point of it all, at the crux of it all, it's like there's no focus in creativity or cultural advancement. We're so rich in culture. We always talk about tourism. Malaysia is what truly Asia, all that stuff, but it's not cultivated.
It's bullshit.
It's a catchphrase.
Yeah.
There's this. I won't say it's a myth, lah. I heard some people were saying that East Malaysians, people from Sabah and Sarawak, actually technically a little bit more, how to say, they are more inclined into the whole musical or into the arts. What do you all think about this?
Yes,
actually?
because they have no malls there, no shopping malls. I'm just being bad lah.
It depends on the perspective, though.
Actually, I cut deep because I also went like, there's some truth in that. Yeah,
No, nowadays there's a lot of malls in Sabah, but I think Sabah's rich cultural heritage lies in the fact they have so many different tribes. Even if like your Kadazan, there's like many different Kadazan, there's Dusun and stuff like that. So the culture, the tribe culture in itself, the longhouses and all that, they already have their own music, which they pass on from generation to generation, and it just continued lah. So for them, after that, I would say their technical ability to listen to music and then just catch that and
it's more about their appreciation. Yeah,
that means they are more.
They care more about nurturing music stuff in children's like the younger generation compared to people living in the city nowadays. Like for us, but for them, I guess I think they are also living next to Philippines. I guess. It's like
natural. It's actually very natural for Filipinos to be inclined to music.
Filipinos, they are very inclined to music, and I can say that all the Filipinos that I've met
all own a microphone.
Either that or they can just sing. They can sing very well. They can play instruments very well, and they are just, when it comes to music, they're very passionate about it. Compared to like the Peninsular Malaysia or like
all the Germans.
Or the
it's kind of true though.
They need David Hasselhoff to go dance.
You got Rammstein already.
But it's kind of true though, because like here, the fact that you go to Sabah, Sarawak, the moment the plane touches down, you get off the plane and you feel like, so nice.
I'm a different world.
You fly back from anywhere into KLIA 1 or KLIA 2. The moment you step out the arrival gate,
itchy, right?
You feel itchy, you feel smoky, like, damn,
so
the
hot.
country just screwed me over.
Someone kill me now.
Yeah.
I have a question to ask you guys. Just based on a debate Junsen and I had in the car. Do you think you have to sell out your musically in order to succeed?
Oh, I remember this topic.
Yes.
Sorry, again?
Do you think you have to artistically sell out in order to succeed?
In Malaysia? Or in general?
General.
I think in general, you actually do. I have a case study actually. I've been looking at it.
Okay.
You know this Megan Trainor, right? She came out with All About the Bass.
Oh, yeah.
So when that song first came out, I quickly went to check out on YouTube, who is this girl? And there's this whole different side of her where she's a Nashville musician, singer-songwriter, plays the ukulele, plays guitar. And you know the recent song that's popular, like I'm Gonna Lose You? That song now has got a very like R&B kind of beat, very straight with John Legend, right? But when I first heard it, it was just her and her ukulele. And you can't find that video anymore. So I was like, yeah. And during that time, when I went to look for her, she had her own Meghan Trainor video channel, whatever, and not the current one, is a Meghan Trainor Vivo, whatever.
Right.
So there is the politics of music playing a part here as well, lah. You know.
Right. Calvin, do you have a thought about this? Selling out?
The thing is that I think they have to do. I think they think some other thing they have to do that to get to somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, you can look at Kesha and what happened to her.
That's true.
Yeah, that's so sad, lah.
Yeah,
that's
so
really.
sad.
I think one more person that actually, I would say, not sell out, but move to a different genre to make herself more famous.
I think I know who you're
is this
mentioning.
person called Katie Hudson.
Katie
I thought you mean Katy Perry. Katy Perry, Right?
Okay,
That's her old name.
I knew you were going to say that. The whole time I'm sitting Okay. here, I'm thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Because she was
she's-
a country singer.
Yeah.
Christian singer.
Oh, Christian.
singer.
Oh, okay,
She-
okay.
she-
Christian, you're right.
She's actually in one of POD's music video. Actually, she's one
POD?
of the backup singers. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, sir.
I forgot what's the song. It's a famous song, but she's
Satellite.
she's one of the backup vocalists for that song, and she's in the music video itself.
Oh, wow.
I think it's good. Is it Goodbye for Now? I can't remember.
She's
but,
no backup.
But at the ending of the music video,
yeah, goodbye for now.
Goodbye for Now, right?
Mhm.
At the ending of the MV, she's featured in the MV like prominently, so, like singing, like preaching, kind of.
Okay.
Huh.
But back then, we all didn't know like it's actually like Katy Perry. But yeah, I just discovered it like very recently. That I was like, whoa, okay.
That's Jinson's right when he said Katy Perry. Exactly. She started the Christian singer, didn't make it.
Yeah.
And now she's flashing everything on stage. But look at her, man.
Yeah.
Making so much money. And
Yeah,
she's sold out.
if I'm not wrong, initially her selling, when she first started out like that, her selling point, the reason why is like is because of her boobs, lah.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember
No,
correctly.
but then again, you have to look in the States. Country music is the equivalent of Siti Nurhaliza. That kind of thing. Taylor Swift is
It's
Siti
big.
Nurhaliza.
huge.
Yeah, so over there you want to break out. There's so many people like
Dierks Bentley.
Taylor's. Yeah. So I guess she needed to do something that's totally different to just break through.
Yeah.
But that's what happened to Taylor Swift, right? She started off as country music, and then
Actually,
she
she
Yes.
started off long time.
Yeah.
She was a songwriter first. Then she got signed on as a development contract. And then they kept passing her over and she said, screw this shit, I'm going to find another company that's going to take me and put me out there. So yeah. But she still made it like country music first and then crossover.
Yep.
And then now she's got the best Swedish mafia like producers producing for her.
But
Wow.
but don't you think artists should persevere on and just keep to the original music instead of selling out?
It's
That's right,
very
got James
very
Taylor.
hard to say. It's
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
just hear
for-
what the musicians have to say.
I know for me it's very hard to say. I mean, if you, but for me the thing is whatever it is possible to balance it both. Let's say if you want to sell out, but at the same time you want to preserve your music. But it depends on the time, your location, the people that your market, your type of music. Is very very subjective, and I don't really have an exact answer for that kind of question because it's just so hard to answer. It depends on where you came from, your background and stuff. I mean, okay, for first example, like Metallica, but for me they kind of sell out halfway.
Yeah,
through.
everybody said they sold out
Yeah.
the Black Album. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
yeah,
quite-
that
that's
small
cliche.
little thing. Yeah,
That's cliche, but
yeah. I know.
that is
I don't
cliche.
believe in it. I don't believe in it.
Yeah, but at the same time, there are other bands or like other acts who kind of made it without selling out, like those obscure underground bands.
Iron Maiden.
Aerosmith never sold
I
out.
know
No,
Iron Maiden.
Aerosmith did.
No,
Really?
but
Was he heavy last time?
No, it was just different.
Yeah.
You listen to My Girlfriend Agrees It's Only Falling in Love is Hard on the Knees versus the Armageddon song.
That song was
That
awesome.
song
Yeah.
was different.
But I don't think that's a sellout.
There
No,
was
almost
a
the same.
slight tinge of sell- the slight
That's why I
tinge of
wanted to
sellout.
ask Drew about what do you think about Linkin Park, both of you actually.
Did
Did they sell out?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
For me, the definition of selling out is when you have your promos all over, your songs are played on radio, like spam, everything. That's already considered sell out.
And
for
also
me.
that your music are all 3 minutes 42 seconds, which is the magic number
They-
for radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
all Linkin Park songs are around that, hovering around that 342.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
look at
always
the
thought that
album.
was because of punk. You know, because they kind
They're
of
not punk.
they're kind
They
of-
No,
they
for-
destroyed
in-
what new
metal.
New metal.
new metal.
they kind of
They destroyed it from Korn, and the next guy took over was Linkin Park. So, Limp Bizkit.
So I thought like Green Day, a lot of Green Day songs were like around
Green Day also sold
3
out.
minutes or so. Yeah.
But okay, there's what you say is correct. Like in terms of let's say like punk bands or these kind of bands, they make short songs. It's true, But at the same time, it also applies for radio mainstream stuff, because in general, who would listen to a song that's longer than 3 minutes on radio? Most, I mean, I'm saying like most
on
people.
the average lah.
On average, yeah, most people like.
I like 5-minute songs.
Yeah,
I think that's just perfect timing.
Yeah,
but
then
in terms
again-
of ratio, like.
Yeah, I know most people. Yeah,
Yeah.
most people are assholes and idiots. So
Yeah, but that's the unfortunate
Yeah,
reality
sure,
for
yeah.
everyone in the world. Basically, like.
yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure most of us who like listen to more like how say, I wouldn't say real music, like okay, like for instance Metallica, like most of us would grow up listening to them, but comparing to the rest of the world, who would listen to Metallica?
us.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like for me, selling out is quite inevitable for all local acts or bands. I mean, when you are getting there, you will definitely have to
Yeah, it's a thin line. A thin
Is-
line you often have to be at, so that's the industry lah. That's the way the game is lah.
Yeah, because you know that you have to. You know that you are getting there, and I'm pretty sure everyone, once they reach to the level where you know that you are getting signed, you getting interviews, opportunities to perform and sell your merchandise, your albums and stuff. It's a different mindset when you're at that level comparing to when you're at a grassroots level.
But will anybody go and tell the producers "F you" and I'm keeping to this, and either you sign me, or you don't
There
sign
are
me?
acts like the
The
keep it that way.
Kashmir stones.
there are acts they are like that, but it's a very small number comparing to
Yeah.
the ones who are like selling out and stuff.
So
Yeah.
is the drive success, or is it artistic integrity? Do I want to make it, or do I just want to like play what I want to play?
But it depends what is your definition of that.
Yeah, again, it's very hard to say. It depends on the
See,
music.
I'm an ignorant fella asking ignorant questions. So if you guys can enlighten me, you're setting me on fire.
let Andrew finish first, then I have something to add.
okay.
For me, I believe all musicians in the world, not in just Malaysia, like, but everyone, all the musicians, like we all have our different interpretation on in terms of creativity. What we want. Let's say, like personally, I do want to make it there. I don't mind setting out. I don't mind playing just 3 chords the whole way. Like
Okay.
you know,
Like the
Like-
Ramones.
like I don't mind. Not in that way. I mean, but they are legendary.
Yeah.
But during those days, people don't mind. People don't actually think about like.
I don't think the Ramones ever sold out. Sorry.
But that is the point actually, because during that time, no one
Played
because
punk.
we
Yeah.
those days they had no YouTube. There was no internet. So the definition of selling out, all these things like whether you play 3 chords is like if you're playing 3 chords music all the way, you're considered dumb. There's no such thing there's no such thing for them during those days.
Yeah.
So for them, it's very fine for them to do it. It wasn't an issue. But nowadays, because of internet and
Everyone is judging
basically,
them.
because of the advantage of having it in your hands
All the
instant.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everything is just so at ease, and you're becoming judgmental from there.
Mm.
So hence why like people would say like Justin Bieber is stupid. I mean, personally, I won't say that I hate Justin Bieber, but I do like his music.
Mhm.
His music is actually it's actually good. If you
It's not. It's shit.
I'm
No,
sorry,
actually, in
I'm
terms
feeling
of
now.
the quality, not his lyrics or not his appearance, but in terms of the production
the
itself.
production, the
it's actually
quality. I mean,
very
for
good.
me,
Yeah,
They
anyone can
marketed it very
produce a piece of shit. I can sing shit stain too all I want, but if you give me a good producer, it'll sound like great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
but that's the thing. Every musicians have different kind of interpretation when it comes to what is nice and what is not nice.
It's like
Yeah.
you like or you don't like.
Yeah.
So-
So, hence why
sorry.
when it comes to let's say selling out or not to sell out is a very hard question for all of us, I guess. It's very hard for us to answer. Only when we go through it, then we can only know how to answer.
Deal
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so to add to that, I heard this story about the Dave Matthews Band before they got signed on with, I don't know, was it Capitol or Pacific Records or whatever. So these guys were like playing like huge shows in like arenas and stuff, and they were not signed, they were holding out. So I think the first record company that approached them told them, okay, we'll give you this so much, and we'll give you regional or even stateside promotion. And David Matthews said, no, I don't want, I want global. So he held out for like a couple months or couple years until they were still like growing. Their fan base was huge and stuff like that, right? And only after they were given global promotion or marketing, then only said, okay, we'll sign with you. And that's when Mike Portnoy came up and the whole band just blew up. I mean, Dave Matthews was like a legend.
Yeah.
You mean the Dream Theater fella is with Dave Matthews band now?
No, Carter Buford. I meant Carter Buford.
That's why I blurred.
Sorry. Carter Buford.
That kind of music, that fella fall asleep. Crazy drama. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Carter Buford. So it was like for them, it wasn't selling out. They already knew they had this like polished product or polished music that they had, but they wanted global promotion to like basically silence everything else. Because if you just had national promotion, you only be famous in America lah. Then that's the end of your story lah. There's nothing else beyond that. So I think being smart about when to sell out or what you sell out to, and coming to terms of whether you're ready to handle the consequences of selling out at that point is basically where you check off your card lah. You get your money's worth or whatever. But I guess Dave Matthews had a band because Dave Matthews had a plan that now they'll forever be Dave Matthews band. Like, you'll always remember them. Yeah.
It depends on the members as well. I personally have worked with one of the local bands which is quite famous here, I guess. I wouldn't say the name, but I think it's also depending on their age of the members of the band or the act. Basically, if let's say during their younger days, they might be more purist in terms of arts. Like, I want my music. I'm a punk rocker. I want my music to be like this. I don't y'all. Yeah, but as they grow older, it's quite. I mean, it's very hard for them to avoid. Like, it's very hard for them to maintain that kind of thing. Like I want to be like that. So they eventually just they got more
mellow,
toned down, mellow. So in a way, people will treat it as, oh, you're selling out right now.
Listen to Krossfire with Shan and Johnson every Friday at 6 p.m.